But secrets hide behind the masks we wear.
The final chime faded, echoing through the grand ballroom, a stark reminder of the hour that had just passed, an hour filled with revelations and unanswered questions. The masks were gone, discarded on the floor like forgotten dreams, but the questions remained, hanging heavy in the air, thick with anticipation and a touch of fear. All eyes, a sea of faces both familiar and unknown, turned to Eldhaven, the last of the crestfallen line, the woman who now stood at the precipice of a destiny she never asked for. The weight of generations, the burden of a forgotten legacy rested squarely on her shoulders. The cloaked figure, a phantom in the night, had vanished as quickly as they appeared, melting back into the shadows, leaving only more mystery in their wake, a puzzle with missing pieces scattered across time. Eldhaven's past, once shrouded in secrecy and whispered rumors, was now revealed, laid bare for all to see, but the unveiling of her history only served to complicate her present and cast a long shadow over her future, a future that was anything but certain. As the crowd pressed in, there murmurs a low hum of speculation and intrigue. A young page, no older than 15, navigated the throng, his face flushed with importance. He approached Eldhaven, extending a hand that held a letter, creamy parchment, sealed with silver ink, bearing a crest she vaguely recognized but couldn't quite place. Eldhaven accepted it, her hand steady despite the turmoil raging within her. She broke the seal, the delicate paper whispering as it unfolded. The note read, "At the stroke of midnight, your truth will be revealed." The words were elegant yet chilling, each syllable laced with an unspoken threat. But whose truth was this cryptic message referring to, her own or someone else's? And at what cost would this revelation come? What sacrifices would she have to make? What alliances would be broken? The ballroom held its breath, waiting for Eldhaven's next move, the fate of the crestfallen line hanging in the balance. The air crackled with unspoken tension, the silence broken only by the distant tick-tock of a grandfather clock, a constant reminder of the relentless march of time and the impending doom that seemed to be closing in. Behind every mask lies both protector and betrayer. The air crackles with unspoken intentions, a symphony of secrets played out under the guise of elegance. Each masked face is a canvas, painted with the colors of hidden desires and concealed truths. In this labyrinth of veiled identities, discerning friend from foe becomes a perilous game. As Eldhaven moves through the crowd, a solitary figure navigating a sea of anonymity, whispers follow her like shadows, clinging to her every step. They slither through the opulent ballroom, weaving tales of intrigue and suspicion. The masquerade was not an ending, but a beginning. It was merely the curtain rising on a grand performance where the stakes were higher than she could have ever imagined. The secrets of her past, long buried beneath layers of deception, were about to be unearthed. Danger and secrets awaited, lurking in the shadows like predators ready to pounce, but she was ready. She had come too far to turn back now. The midnight masquerade had unmasked her past, stripping away the illusions that had clouded her judgment for so long. Now it was time to face her future, to confront the forces that had conspired to keep her in the dark. The adventure was just beginning, a thrilling odyssey into the unknown, fraught with peril and promise, and Eldhaven was no longer afraid. She had found a strength within herself that she never knew existed, a resilience that would guide her through the darkest of nights. The music faded, its enchanting melody dissolving into the hushed anticipation that filled the ballroom. Silence swept the ballroom, a profound stillness that amplified the beating of her heart. All eyes fixed on the grand clock, its presence dominating the room like a silent sentinel. The pendulum swung, its rhythmic motion a hypnotic dance between time and destiny, each tick a drumbeat toward revelation, a countdown to the moment when the truth would finally be revealed. Eldhaven's mind raced, a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions colliding within her. She still hadn't found the mirrored key, the elusive artifact that held the key to unlocking the secrets of her past. Frantically she searched the clock, its intricate gears and hidden compartments, the staircase, its grand marble steps leading to unknown heights, the cloaked figure, its enigmatic presence casting a long shadow over the proceedings. Then she saw it, a fleeting glimpse of truth reflected in the polished surface of the marble floor. In the marble floor's reflection, the clock's golden key pendulum appeared, mirrored and reversed, a subtle clue hidden in plain sight. The final piece clicked into place, the puzzle finally complete. The clock was the key, not just a timepiece, but a gateway to a hidden world. The broken crown, a symbol of shattered royalty, the weeping eye, a testament to generations of sorrow, the serpent, All pointed to the crestfallen dynasty, the forgotten rulers of a bygone era, lost heirs of Blackwood Manor. The weeping eye, their motto, a poignant reminder of their tragic fate. The serpent, their eternal line, a symbol of their enduring legacy. One final chime rang out, its resonant tone echoing through the ballroom, signaling the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Midnight. The veil lifts, revealing the faces behind the masks, exposing the true identities of those who had been hiding in the shadows. Who stands before you, friend or foe? The answer, she knew, would determine her destiny. Midnight tolls, a chime echoing through the grand ballroom. The clock's final strike signals more than just a new hour. It heralds a shift, a change in the very air. The veil lifts, not just the literal masks adorning faces, but the metaphorical veil of secrets that has shrouded this night. Who stands before you now, as the revelry fades and true intentions begin to surface? Is it a friend offering a hand in camaraderie, or a foe cloaked in deception, ready to strike when you least expect it? Elowen's mask slips, a subtle yet significant gesture, revealing more than just her face. Her eyes blaze with a secret, a hidden truth that none expected to find lurking beneath the surface of polite smiles and practiced dances, a secret that could unravel everything. Some truths are born in darkness, nurtured in the shadows where they can grow unseen, and some shadows, once cast, never truly fade, lingering in the corners of our minds, shaping our perceptions and influencing our actions. But this is only the beginning, the first domino to fall in a chain reaction that will change everything.